See if we can keep this up.
I do want to see really quickly, immediately get in a fight with you.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah. You're dealing with
There we
me.
go.
This'll keep
Oh, it does seem to fully reset between fights. Like you have to charge it from 0 every time. In Xenoblade 1, it would go down over time if you tried to drag it from battle to battle, but it would like go down over time. So like if you had a full bar and then you finished a fight without using it, like the bar would start to drain, but it wouldn't go straight to 0. Stab. Not a huge fan of that.
smooth as always, Noah.
How goes the game? It's going pretty well.
Unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I really want to get to, like, I want to get to the Makona's sword and see what happens with there. I want to see more of the story, more than anything else right now. So many Ether Penguins. Dead. Slaughtered.
Here we go, guys.
Casted to the wayside.
Lead.
Eventually, I'm going to remember that I want to take off ground beat. Yeah, get out of his face, please. Did you guys see that little bit of switch lag there, or was that just me? Were my eyes playing tricks on me? I felt like I got a little bit of lag going there.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
Looks like the chain attack has been changed, potentially for the worse. No, it looks pretty good. I mean, I only did the tutorial version of it, but it looks really neat. Choosing a specific order, trying to build up over 100%, etc., etc. It definitely looks like it'll be really fun. I just need to get into some big fights where I can actually see it in action again.
Let's harvest some ether.
Give me this ether. I meant charging. Oh, yeah, it is kind of lame that it's, I do think it's kind of lame that it always starts at 0. It doesn't. Oh, no, wait. Did I accidentally lock onto that guy over there? I didn't mean to do that. Fight the Wolves. Bow, 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 bow. Hello, Wolf. Prepare to die. Easiest break of my entire career. The talent arts are the same way, where, unlike in Xenoblade 1, and I don't remember how they were in Xenoblade 2, but like if you had a talent art charged or even partially charged, it would going into the next fight, it would be that amount of charge. But in this game, it's like, nah, dude, every single fight start from 0, which I'm not really a fan of. It's like your ultimate move. Yeah, and what's your point?
Please work with me a little.
You what? You're supposed to be following
Talent
me.
arts were replaced with blade specials in 2. I don't remember how those work. It's been way too long. Whoop. There's another one of those little ladder things. I like those little ladder shortcuts. That's neat. Mine, mine. Mine, mine. I feel like I should be fighting some more stuff to, like, level up a bit before we move on, but I also, like, don't want to. I want to get to, like, the next bit of the story and all. You know what I need to do is I keep forgetting to change over around my arts. I don't like ground beat. Mostly because it doesn't let me do a cancel. I mean, you could very much cheese chain attacks with Fiora. How so? Get stabbed. Fiora was really good in chain attacks. She could do really good damage. Fiora was like the biggest, maybe not the biggest, like, technically, but one of the biggest damage dealers in Xenoblade 1. I loved it. Spam attacks do big damage and free topple. Love playing as Fiora. Well, not free topple. You had to get enough tension, but still. My point stands. Like, 10s in the fight with speed shift and chain dodge was full? Like 10s? I don't know what you mean by like 10s.
You itching to get
I'm
wrecked?
the girl with the gun.
Hello. Oh, there are a lot of these. I was looking to chat too much. Oh, dear. Oh, 10 seconds. 10 seconds of the fight with speed shift and chain gauge was full. Yeah, okay. That sounds pretty pog to me. Chain attacks in Xenoblade 1 are really fun. The more chain attacks you can do in Xenoblade 1, the more enjoyable the game becomes, IMO. Especially when you're trying to, like, take on the super bosses or anything.
I can help you.
I never used speed charges, Fiora, I don't think. I don't remember using that move. That's one of her stances, isn't it?
This is looking good.
Hold on a little longer. Noah,
I feel like I'm a little under-leveled because I keep having so much trouble whenever we fight more than one enemy at a time. But also, like, fighting enemies at my level to level up when I'm just fighting one of them, it gets, I don't know, feels a little boring. I don't really want to. Gonna try and grind item drops between streams or don't think you'll have time. I'm not gonna be grinding items. Item drops.
Here we go, guys. Acknowledged. Assuming combat position.
Combat position.
Where I'm from,
you're dealing with me. This'll keep me going.
power.
Stab. The one that makes her... No, wait, I did use speed shift. That was her stance that, like, upped her... It was mega haste, wasn't it? It, like, made her hit really fast. Yeah, I absolutely used speed charge. I just forgot that's what it was called. It's been a minute since I played. It's hard to remember every single art.
I'll keep the enemies on me. Center.
Bam, bam, bam. Yo, Willie, what's happening? How's this game living up to the expectation for a Xenoblade game? You have expectations for Xenoblade games after the last two they released? I don't. Game's pretty fun so far. No, I don't want launch. I want days. Big damage, big damage. I was just curious since they introduced gyms and you only need one of each.
Healing is also crucial.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get them if I get the stuff for them, and if I don't, then, like, I'm not gonna grind stuff off stream for it. I'll just be like, maybe if I'm only short a couple of things, I'll be like, yo, let's go out of our way to get it on stream.
Healing ring.
Hey, remember when we all had HP? I don't. Mio was at like 3, and now she's at like 5. Chain attack. Let's go. This is what I've been waiting for.
This should be our plan of attack.
Yes, Art of Subjugation.
I'll make this.
All right. Give me this big 30 first. Do you... Wait a minute. Do I... Oh, wait a minute. Butterfly blade is, like, crackling with energy over it. Does that just mean I should always do that over Airfinger Wide Slash? Oh, no, wait, no. It's the fusion move is why it's crackling like that. I think. Now, you. Tyon has 1 HP, I've just realized. Now Tyon. That gave way more than I thought it would. I did not think it would be over 50. Now. Oh, but this is... Oh, I made a mistake choosing a healer one because I can't use a healer to go over. I see I've made an error. So now my percentage is not going to get near as high as I wanted. I wanted like a defense thing or something to get like a 50 plus at the end. I understand what I did wrong. Yo, nice shot. Cool. Reactivation. Back in action.
Check out what I've got in mind. I use my thinking muscles for this one.
We should do this and then do heal, heal, sword. And it'll probably die because it's low on health. Get him. He might actually die before we even get the thing done. Yeah, he's about there. Whew, that was 72 on its own. Yeah, it's already dead. Overkill! You're already dead, sir. Your life is already at an end. What are you doing up on this rock? That was a cool pose. We don't really need to reactivate. It's already... Oh, wait, I think I saw an in-chain attack. Yeah, in-chain... Okay, cool. I was about to say. There's an end button. All right, I appreciate that. Get conquered. There's the level ups I'm looking for. You know what I need to do? I need to go out of my way to find blue enemies. Oh, it's another one of these super shiny things, whatever they're for. Odd oblong shard. I think that's what it was before, wasn't it? Something similar. Overkill gives you more experience the more you hit them? Okay, so I should have kept hitting them. I understand. How are you guys doing on your classes? Any progress? 7? 7? 6? 6? 7? 7. I'm getting there. Getting there bit by bit. You guys have started unlocking more options. And I guess I just want to try and master them all. Like, that's what I want to do. Master Arts, Myopic Screen, Ether Cannon, Healing Ring. Master Skills, Ninja Healer, and Eternal Formation. Okay, so the game said I can only go up to 10 for now, but it looks like it maxes at 20 anyway. That's not too bad. It wouldn't take too long to do. I'd really rather just get all the classes mastered and then put everyone back to their default class and play from there, to be honest. Whoop. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Kaleidos Celery. Hello there, you freak. Actually, I don't want to fight you. I want to get whatever cutscene is right here, and then we're probably going to end up wrapping up for today. Wait, chat, is there a boss? Is there a boss coming? You know what? I'm not even going to take the risk. We're not going to get to the little story thing. I've only got like 7 minutes. Let's just fight some stuff, and then I'll wrap up for today. Oh, you know what? I'll look at my arts because I keep forgetting to change my arts because I don't like ground beat. I would rather have air slash. I don't really like changing characters to other classes, like making Mia the sword user, but honestly, I do kind of like learning that art and then using the art and she switches back to her original weapons. I think I would have found it really neat if it was just like, you get the art from the character, you don't take their entire play style, and you can only have it as like the sub art. And then whenever Mia would use like the sub art that she got from her connection to the other characters, it would be like, oh, she switches to that weapon briefly, like she's borrowing the weapon. Nix the clothes changing thing, because I don't like the clothes changing thing at all. And then they would like use that move or whatever, instead of just becoming the character straight out, but instead like having a bit of like the power of the character lent to them momentarily. I think I would have liked that a lot more thematically. I don't know if it would have worked as well gameplay-wise with how they balanced the game, but I would have liked it a lot more thematically. Ooh, I love Shadow Eye. I love it on Shulk, at least. All right, you. Air Slash instead. And then what do we have here? Giant Swing from Ogre, Dark Banner from Tactician. Why do you already have Ogre and Tactician moves? Glow Ring from Zephyr. Wide Slash from Zephyr. While art is active, evades enemy attacks at the cost of a low crit rate. This is just straight up knockback? Give me Giant Swing there. Why not? Why not? Myopic Screen. Yeah, it's the one that deals days. We want days. What are these? Auto attack recharge, buff and debuff evade, so it debuffs evasion down, frontward AoE. You know, I kind of like that. An AoE that lowers evasion. Every class has a level 1 master art. The class starts at level 1 when you unlock it. Oh, so because just the reason why she had those, like, arts from classes I haven't set her to yet is because she unlocks the class, which by default gives you an art. Okay, I understand. I get it. One target, auto attack recharge, ether defense down. Avenging Eagle sounds so much better than that. AoE around user healing, pretty good. Evasion up, field of range effects small. AoE user. I don't... Maybe they get way better later on. Maybe they have bigger area of effect later on. Like it says upgraded at rank 10. Maybe when they upgrade, they get way better AoE. But I'm not a big fan of these AoE skills so far. AoE is in buffing AoE, not like AoE is in hit multiple enemies at once. But like making a small ring in a specific area in a game that is very heavy on positioning, I'm not really vibing with it very much, but maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better. Yeah, I like Vortex a lot more than that. And then... Don't really like Overfall. I don't want to give you one of those. I don't really like any of your secondary arts. Just keep that one, whatever. Now, the thing that's really going to suck is I bet I'm going to have to reset these arts every single time I change classes, because that's what you had to do in Xenoblade X, and that'll get annoying for me really quickly. Bum, bum, bum. That's the Daze move. You know, ground beat wouldn't be too bad on you, to be honest, as a secondary one. What's solid stance? Reduces damage taken by 25% and damage dealt by 25%. That would be good if you were still the aggro class, but you're not right now. That's not what I meant to put you on. I wanted to put you on ground beat. I think it'll actually be decent. While art is active, evades enemy attacks at cost of yada yada. This art remains active for so little time, though. But also, you're the aggro tank, so it's gonna let you dodge some moves. So I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's a tank class thing. It's the evasion tank thing. Variable turret blocks enemy attacks while art is active. That's pretty poggers. And then solid stance. Okay. Boost aggro is generated when using art by 50%. Good. This does the same thing. And that's topple. We can't get rid of topple. More damage, one target, longer reload time. AoE, less damage, less reload time. I like Crash Out more than Uppercut Slash. And I think I want Variable Turret. Give it a try, why not? Bum, 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 bum. Boosts evasion by 30% and reduces damage dealt by 15%. Actually seems pretty good. I think I actually want that over wide slash, maybe? Give it a try. Give it a try, you know? That's good. Crash Out is good over ground beat here, I think. Now you're much more evasion tank rather than damage, which is fine because you're not supposed to be dealing the damage anyway. You're supposed to be evade tanking. All right. All right. Yeah, I don't know enough about accessories right now to know if it would be smart to say this or not, or if, like, people who are really good at the game are like, you're out of your mind, it's better to have 3 accessories. But I think I would much rather have 3 gems over 3 accessories, even if just for simplicity's sake, to be honest. I just like gems and how they work with, like, strict, like, hey, here's this stat up by percentage or whatever, or it gives you this cool effect like spikes, more so than anything else, personally. Why does someone still have something new? Oh, you guys have new classes. Stop having the stupid little new thing. All right, I think we're going to wrap up here for today because I got to go do some stuff with some other lads. 2 save files. Good stuff. I am really liking the heck was I saying? I'm really liking the chain attack concept. I really want to see, like, more, like, big fights against, like, unique enemies and boss enemies, and seeing how the chain attacks play out in it. Because chain attacks actually seem really fun and all. And then hopefully as we unlock more arts, and hopefully level up enough to unlock more art slots, the base combat will get more enjoyable. Because I feel like right now what's keeping me from, like, I'm not disliking the base combat, but what's keeping me from really enjoying it is just the lack of art number. So hopefully we'll unlock more arts, and then it'll start to get more fun from there, and also maybe make it easier to proc chain attacks, because chain attacks really seems like the fun part of the combat. Like, the part that's really enjoyable. But, yeah, overall, still liking the game. Really, like, what I'm most excited for right now is the story and characters, which is the most important part to me. Whatever gripes I may or may not end up having with the gameplay, if I end up really liking it a lot more as we go deeper, or if I end up being, like, kind of middling on it, what I really care about is the story and the characters. That's always the most important thing to me when I'm playing JRPGs, because I really want to feel invested and be really into it, because if I'm really invested in enjoying the characters and the story, then I'm a lot more willing to look over the gameplay not being, like, top tier, one of the best I've ever played, you know what I mean? Because then I'm just like, dude, I'll go through it just to get to the characters and the storyline, if nothing else. But, yeah, that's going to be all for today. For those of you watching on YouTube, if you want to catch these live, link to my Twitch channel in the description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way. And until next time, farewell.
Right.